I don't build systems because I love spreadsheets or want to automate my entire life. I build systems because I hate wasting brain energy trying to remember how I did something last time. There's this pressure in the online space to always be creating something new, a new launch, a new content strategy, a new workflow every time your offer shifts even a little. But here's what I've learned. Most of the time, you don't need something new. You need something repeatable with just enough flexibility to adapt and just enough clarity that you never wonder, wait, what's step two again? And that's what I do in Asana. I don't just track projects, I create frameworks that can be reused, adapted, and handed off without the whole team needing a 2 hour onboarding call. By the way, I hate calls in general. So here are 4 things I systemize and reuse in Asana that make everything smoother. The first is launch frameworks. So every time I build a launch plan, I treat it like a kit. Emails, asset creation, timeline, internal reviews, it's all templated. Not in a rigid robotic way, but in a why reinvent the wheel when you already built a pretty good one way. Instead of starting from scratch, I use templates, or you can duplicate the project if you're on the free plan. I personally am on a paid plan, so I'm able to set relative due dates, so everything is automatically assigned with the due date to the right person every time I use the template, and then I can tweak the tasks as needed. The result is faster launches, fewer missed steps, and a process that can be handed off without needing my brain to stay glued to it. And here's a tip. In paid Asana plans, as I said, you can set relative due dates. So when you use the template, your tasks are automatically assigned in the order they need to be completed to make sure everything stays on schedule. It's game changing. And all without you needing to remember when everything needs to be done. It's a huge time saver. Previously, I had to go through my giant list of tasks, right? And assign each one of them and be like, oh, when should this one get done relative to that one and all the things. Now it's all laid out for me. And obviously I can tweak it depending on like days off and things like that. But it's all laid out in the order I need. And it just takes a few tweaks and it is good to go. So time saving. Number 2 is SOP libraries that live inside Asana.